Before what? You press
with
the live
John
button?
and Phil.
Yeah.
Look, I'm just saying, you wouldn't want your mom to overhear this podcast.
And the stream.
Your brain
Delete
might
the
get
And the
stream.
stream. The
The pizza's
stream.
about to be burned.
It's just a steroids for your brain.
Say long. It means pause and consider.
And now, for our show. This is the Selah Saturday Session Show. With John and Phil.
Look, I'm just saying, you wouldn't want your mom to
And the
overhear this
stream.
podcast.
And the
Hey,
stream.
liberal, your brain might get a hurting.
Hey, liberal, your brain might get a hurting.
Hey, liberal. Your brain might be the who's the guy? Who's the guy they killed today?
The cheese
whatever.
pizza
The Iranian
of
guy.
Iran.
Yeah.
Yes, the
Yeah, the
cheese
one
pizza
Iran.
of Iran. With
I forget his name.
Olacovias and anchovies. I don't know.
Yeah, anchovy, Imrani.
Yeah,
Your
and
brain
sardine.
is about to get whatever that guy's name is. Colomani, whatever his name is.
Yeah, calumny, slander.
Columny.
Yeah, calumny, slander. Leader of the free world.
Repent.
For what you said about Trent Horn's wife.
That's right.
The Catholic Lent Plan. Free webinar.
Are you giving up for Lent? Or what
Oh.
for Lent? That's the question we have every year as Lent begins to creep up.
Selah. Why don't you just have beer and a cake for Lent? Like, it would actually be
That's
so
a good-
hard on your body.
That would be
Oh,
like
what?
traditional too. That's the thing. That's
Yeah.
Like,
You'd
look
be like
at this woman.
a
She's like,
Carmelite.
I gotta put my makeup on. I gotta put my lipstick on. But chocolate? No, can't do chocolate. My face. Oh,
Yeah,
want to make
yeah.
it a real Lent. Make everyone around you suffer by not putting on makeup.
That's right. Lent is about making other people suffer, not
Make
yourself.
make people suffer
Make
by
sure-
asking them what they're giving up for Lent.
Make sure you're super irritable with that. Whatever you give up, make sure you're the most irritable person without it. Like give
Without
up
me.
caffeine this Lent. Give up caffeine this Lent so everyone hates you.
I know John gave up drinking water without caffeine in it.
That's untrue. Uncharitable.
No, it is true. He's like, oh, I gotta have me some black tea. It's the least caffeinated thing I'm allowed to drink.
And I want to challenge you with a bigger question. It's the question that every Catholic should ask and should come to understand. And that is, what is Lent and
What is Lent, guys?
Maybe the question is, why is the backdrop behind me not a bigger, more wealthier place so I can look like I'm dominating everyone? Oh,
That's the,
You
I
got
think
the charismatic voice.
I think he is right about that. That I think that is the greatest question that any Christian could ask themselves.
Yeah,
What is Lent? What is it?
why are we even doing this?
Yeah, why am I?
Yeah,
even
why
doing
are we doing
Some people think it's like a medieval tradition to sort of punish ourselves.
Selah.
But when you
Isn't it literally the first Sunday of Lent? Like everywhere in the world. It's literally the 40 days, right?
Yeah.
Except when
so,
you're
like,
Byzantine.
Oh.
When you're
Then it's
Byzantine, it starts on Monday or Saturday or whatever day Phil picks.
Whatever day me and the Archbishop picks.
That's true.
look at the ancient origin of Lent in the Catholic Church, you see that it is an annual.
Look how high that cortisol is setting me.
Yeah. Look at it. Hey, how come he's using an ancient barometer?
Very high cortisol going on. Turn it down, Taylor.
It's an annual purge.
Wait a
to
minute, can you go
remind
back?
us that we are
What was the
disciplined
max?
in the Catholic
If you go
Church.
back on that
You
picture,
see that it is an annual
100.
oh, max,
level
it
up.
says minimum, maximum.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's an
So he
annual
does-
purge to remind us that we are disciples of Jesus Christ.
Oh,
wait, that's what it does?
Oh,
I forgot I was a
forgot.
disciple of Jesus
Am
Christ.
I a disciple? Am I a disciple of pizza? Oh, what am I doing here?
We are called to carry the cross. We are called
Only
every
on land.
year to renew our love for Jesus Christ and
Selah.
for our neighbor. And so I'm hosting a free Catholic
Hey,
webinar. We do
What?
this every
Free?
year. Last
Selah, free.
So,
It's like
so Lent
Selahcast.
is like renewal of your vows of being a Christian?
Apparently.
I thought
Which,
that
by
was
the way,
Easter.
if anyone, I just want to say, if anyone makes it in the next 2 minutes, you can consider yourselves up there with Saint Anthony Abate, the greatest prophet of all time. As he
And I
said
heard
on
that-
Twitter, in his holy words, 8 minutes. I watch at least 8 minutes of Selahcast.
In 2 minutes, you will be more holy than a man who is literally worshipped by his wife
And children.
and
Yeah, Phil,
children.
can you read that
He also
tweet for us? The
fathers his
scripture
wife.
of Anthony. The Anthony
He fathered
Abate
it.
scripture.
He's the spiritual father of his wife.
Yeah, he fathered his own wife so he could marry her.
Phil, do you want to read this scripture reading?
Where does it say that? Oh,
Right
which
here.
one?
This scripture
I'll be jealous when someone can get through more than 8 minutes of a Selahcast. Oh, he's a premature.
Oh.
He can only
That's
last 8 minutes.
Yeah, 8 minutes.
That's a very that's a very specific time.
I know, 8 minutes.
It's not like,
Like,
2
what
seconds.
episode is
If I was
Talking?
gonna say it, I'd be like, it's like trying to get through like 2 seconds of avoiding Babylon or something.
Yeah,
It's
I was
like
about to
having
say,
to
is
sit
8 minutes
through the
how long I looped the
intro.
intro one time? I was about
Yeah.
to say, that must be the time I've looped the intro 4 times.
webinar serves two purposes. Number one, encouragement. Right? Encouragement to go a little bit deeper.
A little deeper.
Get a little deeper.
Oh, did you know that alcohol encourages me to go deeper? Mm.
A little. Oh, stay in Selahcast a little longer.
Oh, did you know if you have pizza and beer while watching Selahcast, you can get to 9 minutes?
Oh yeah, the more you drink, the quicker the time goes by.
Yeah.
I can attest to this.
Yeah.
I mean, if I wasn't on Selahcast, I would definitely watch Selahcast.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
haven't
yeah.
watched whole Selahcasts before.
I've never seen a Selahcast myself, so
What?
Yeah, it's true. Which, by the way, we'd like to. Bill, give me a second. I need some media assets and applause.
thank you.
Congratulate all the people who spend more time watching Selahcast than we've ever done preparing the show.
We want to thank you. I want to say that all of you are all part of the cast.
Yeah, you really are. All
Yeah, you're in
zero comments on our video right now.
You're in the cast system when you watch.
Right,
Oh,
yeah, you're
okay, never mind. Yeah, there's Phil's alt account. He keeps using a type while he's pretending he's on the show. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
That's my alt.
That's Phil's Chris Jackson account.
Another alt.
Control Alt.
I have all of my alts watching.
That's right. All of them. New scripture post from Anthony Abate. Women's literacy was a mistake. Thus say Anthony Abate.
Yeah, he doesn't. He really doesn't like Saint Teresa of Avila, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
Also, Saint Margarita Pizza.
Oh, that's my favorite.
We need like an organ version of The More You Know from James Green.
Yeah.
Wow.
He'd be like, "Less ton say more,
Hey.
less ton say more."
And then the second is to fully understand the origin of Lent, how we got Lent, how the church fathers celebrated Lent, how it became easier and easier over the
Everyone,
centuries.
I'm doing
And what
a
we can do
free
to-
show where I'm just going to show you what Google says about Lent.
Does Lent become
is Anthony,
easier when food becomes more available?
Yeah.
And like your activities, you can increase them so Lent it becomes easier. It doesn't become harder.
Well, it depends on what you're doing. Like you can make like projects during Lent, right? Like you can be like,
can also
I am.
sleep all of Lent.
Oh, that would be that's a good idea.
Like, what do you think these people did if it was still snowing outside and they don't have a work to do and they don't have food? They just slept. And then you're like, oh, their Lent was so easy. You're like, what? I mean, no, it was so hard. And no, it was so easy as long as they slept. Got the exact point backwards.
It's okay.
Challenge ourselves. So what I've done is I've gotten a bunch of materials together. I have a reading list that I'm going to provide for you. We're going to, if you want to,
reading on
read
Lent,
the entire Gospel of Matthew, the entire Gospel of John. Also
from
on there will be
Kennedy Hall.
the
Wait a minute.
33-day consecration to Jesus through Mary.
What about
by
Mark
Saint
and Luke?
Nah,
Yeah, you don't need it.
that's right. That's right. Anthony, a bread worshiper. Here, we'll give him Burrito a chance to come on. Just I'm sure this will not lead to this show being awful.
How dare
Or
you?
people.
Louis de Montfort.
We don't
and
want
a
him
bunch of other
on. We'll
resources.
lose a
I'll be giving you
viewer.
a devotional ebook by St. Alphonsus Liguori on the Passion of
I
Christ.
like ruining my own
Last year
show.
we
Okay,
did the Lenten Meditations of St. Thomas Aquinas. I might offer that in there as well. I know people like that. But ultimately, what we want to do is come together, be encourage one another to go a little bit deeper in our.
I'd like to encourage you all to eat a even deeper dish pizza this Lent.
that, man.
It's gonna be a Chicago style Lent.
It's gonna be. And don't get 3 cheeses, get 4 cheeses. Go deeper into the cheese.
That's right. That's right.
Prayers. We're going to talk about fasting. We're going to talk about devotions, and we're going to talk about, no one wants to talk about it more, penance and how we use
Selah.
Selah.
Why would he show the children of Fatima?
Because remember Our Lady's warning of penance.
No, but I thought he was going to say we're going to talk about Fatima, and he just said penance.
Well, yeah, because penance is the main message, right? Penance.
penance
Says you.
in the pursuit of virtue to overcome
But I've read the real
our
Third Secret.
vices.
You're right. Yeah,
It
you're
says
right. The real.
You can't
secret.
do takeout. You must go to the store and pick it up yourself.
No,
That's
you're
what
reading the wrong one. It says clearly to go through the drive-through. You're reading a false prophecy. All those who go to drive-throughs are saved.
Did I ever tell you my old favorite thing was actually to go through a Domino's drive-through. I was like, yes.
You have a Domino's drive-through?
No, when I used to go
I thought it was
traveling.
Pizza Hut. I didn't even know Domino's
I'm
had drive-thrus.
suffering now.
I don't think Domino's has a drive-through.
Yeah, that's Pizza
I
Hut.
used to have one a long time ago, like in
No.
Steubenville.
Yeah.
But I'm suffering now.
Oh, that's penance.
I'm penancing.
Become sanctified. That is to become saints. So I'm going to give you all of this free information, a bunch of other resources. And the idea here is that you're going to be inspired to have the best Lent of your life. Lent
It's going to inspire me.
So I'm going
I'm
to give
feeling
you a
inspired.
bunch of free resources that you can Google and download yourself for free.
Well, that's how they got it.
Yeah. Taylor Marshall's like, let me
Oh.
Google this for you. It's my penance.
I'm doing you a big service. By the way, you can also Google how to say the rosary in Latin. Oh,
When you're
there's
26, your
100,000 videos on it. It might
Right,
be
yeah,
the
yeah.
most overmade video on YouTube.
That'd be Taylor Marshall. Hello, beware the Mary Creek. That's right. We have Cog. We have 2 new viewers, Cog, Ezekiel, and Beware the Mare Creatures, who've never been here before.
Ooh.
They've stayed longer than 8 minutes.
Hey, Phil, where's Candlesticks?
I don't know.
Lent ever. And I'm just going to give you Catholic theology, Catholic history, Catholic game plan for you to put that together.
I just want to see him be like, yeah, and I use ChatGPT for this in-depth research.
Do you remember, do you remember that when St. Paul talked about the Catholic game plan?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. It's in an Anthony Abate tweet of scripture. He read the Bible. I read it every day.
Before you start Lent. So if you're interested, it's a free Catholic webinar. You can register it. I don't know if you're watching on an iPhone or computer. It's going to be either below me or to the side. Click
you can
register now. Save your spot.
Ooh, save your spot.
Save your free spot.
I don't know what you're using. If you could leave it in the comments, and with the year.
How does a free webinar have spots in it, like where you can't just mass email people the resources?
Because you have to enter your email into his.
Yeah, and then they can spam you with.
I was about to say, literally, I signed up for like the Carmelite, Novus Ordo Carmelites way back. For their like Lenten meditations. It's like
Sailor alert! Sailor alert!
Oh my
Sailor alert!
I forgot about that.
What is the
exactly?
My wife worships me!
Amen.
In there, and I'll be giving all these free resources, all this history, all this theology, so that you're informed and encouraged to make this your best Lent ever. To walk more closely with Jesus Christ during the 40 days.
I'm giving up my intelligence this Lent, so I'm becoming invincibly ignorant for Lent.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer you. We're going to talk about Lent, okay? And then you're going to sign up, and we're going to talk about Lent, and then I'm going to give you resources about Lent. And what we're going to do is we're going to encourage you to practice Lent.
Phil, he's lending a few things. You could say afterwards he lent a lot of resources.
We'll also talk about other questions like, why do we not eat meat on Fridays? Can you cheat on Sunday? All these things.
What? Wait, say we can commit adultery on Sunday? What?
He's already made these videos. He could have just linked them in this video. Like he's made these videos before. Like all of these questions.
Q&A towards the end. So any questions you have on anything that we go over, I'll be there to answer those questions as well. So
can we have sex with aliens?
Hit the register now. Save your spot.
Good question, Phil.
Did you see Chris Jackson retweeted that to Jimmy Aiken, and Jimmy Aiken's like, thanks for breaking the 8th commandment, jackass.
Yeah, finally Selahcast is being shadow banned.
Oh, and if you don't hit the like button, nobody will know about us.
That's true, which I still don't understand how we had 50 viewers last night.
The less people that know, the better.
Yeah, we're banned. Oh, we have 10 viewers. The 11th is banned.
That's right. The 11th will be banned. I'm sorry. We only have so few spots.
Hey, wait a second. I have
sorry.
15
Secure your view of Selahcast right now.
That means there's 3 of my alt accounts that aren't following us now.
Yeah. By the way, we have 75. We have a bicentennial. Or whatever it's called, the quarter. What's it called when we have 75 years?
It's totally free. There'll be thousands there, and we're going to kick off Lent with a heart oriented to Jesus Christ. That's the purpose of Lent.
What?
All right. Register. And
What
I'll
is
see
the
you in
purpose
there.
of Lent? I missed that.
Yeah, I need to.
We're gonna kickstart our hearts.
There'll be thousands there, and we're gonna kick off Lent with a heart oriented.
We're gonna kick off with the heart.
Jesus Christ. That's the purpose of Lent.
Oh.
All right. Register, and I'll see you in there. God bless and Godspeed.
Why does someone always leave the doors open?
crash out. It's nothing. Nothing happens. You try to do Lent, it falls apart.
The door is cold in here.
Thing 2 or 3 weeks in, kind of falls apart, and you get to Easter, and you're like, "Well, that was worthless."
What?
I think 3 main mistakes that people.
Wait, Selah, can you replay that again?
Even if I have like, even if like
Have you
everything
ever
goes
had
wrong during
a
Lent, you know,
Catholic Lent
I
crash
always
out?
like, I'm always happy on Easter. I don't know what he's talking
Dude,
about.
like,
We have like ham and
Have you ever
eggs
had
and
a
cabbage and beans
Yeah,
and
it's like-
cake
it's
and
like
like
all
4
day.
kinds of cake every single Easter. From I
It's
can
like-
never remember.
So it doesn't matter if
It's-
Lent was
it's a
bad.
Have you ever had a Catholic
And
Lent
fruit
crash
salad.
out?
Yeah, I did last year.
It's nothing. Nothing
did,
happens. You try to do Lent, it falls apart. You have an idea, you're going to give up something 2 or 3 weeks in.
Yeah, SetAP actually gave up his YouTube channel for Lent.
I was explaining that to Chris Jackson in the comments, and he was like, "Wait, why is it season 2?" And I'm like, "Because I told myself I was never coming back ever again."
SetAP will one day give up his new YouTube channel too. It's a real penance for him.
Oh,
Kind of falls
then I'll
apart.
have free
just-
time to play
And you
video
get to
games.
Easter, and you're like,
How
well,
much more Christ-like he is than you?
And my
I
wife, my
feel
future
normal
wife.
by SetAP every day. I too wish I could delete my channel. But I have too many souls I care for because, you know, I'm a prophet spelled with Profit and a prelate. Yeah, profit. I make quite a profit on this show. I got down some creatine.
What are you doing?
I got
No.
that was worthless. I think there's 3 main mistakes that
Profit.
people get into
Prove
when it
it.
comes to Lent. And
Prove
they're
it,
very
profit,
easy fixes.
profit.
The first mistake people have when they approach Lent, and by the way, Lent is right around the corner. The Catholic Church is about to celebrate Lent. It's a 40-day time of penance, fasting, almsgiving. It's actually 46 days. I'll talk about that in just a moment.
Why do
But
you have to
the
give
main
almonds?
problem that people make when it comes to Lent is, number one, they put it on autopilot.
What?
Selah.
Wait. Selah. Wait.
That's the only way
Are
to
you
get.
supposed to put it on autopilot? Like, I set up
We're
the
all
Lent and you
prosperity
just
today.
go. Like, what? I'm supposed to be like, oh, daily checking in my notebook. What did I write here today? Do I even know what I'm giving up? Oh no, it's empty. Like, right? Like, you fast every day,
No.
and you hate your life.
You
Every
don't hate
day.
your life. You just go on runs and you feel so good.
The number one reason most people fail on Lent,
Yeah.
autopilot.
It's the opposite. Like, if you aren't in autopilot, you're more likely to fail.
That's number 2. That's number 2.
Give me a second.
I'm down some creatine and I'm feeling penitential.
Hey, in this show, we don't let our lives bother the show. We put the show on hold for our lives. That's what Lent's all about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. John gave up enunciation for Lent.
It's the same thing every year. I give up chocolate. What do you do? What are you giving up for Lent? I'm giving up chocolate. Same thing I did last year. Giving up chocolate. It's the same thing. It's kind of minimal. It's kind of checking the box. And, you know, it's good you do something.
Selah.
It's good that you do something.
Stop doing creatine up your nose and say law.
Yeah, what's he doing? Sniffing it?
Are we just...
No, I'm drinking water because I grabbed a spoon and I don't have a cup.
Well, then don't play it and just let us talk.
I was busy getting my water. I didn't
You know
expect
what? In your household, Phil, did you have like a list, like a 2-page list
Yes.
of mandatory things you have to give up?
Hey, SetAP. I was trying to give you guys the penance of patience.
I will only blink
Give me
3 times an hour.
Phil, I'm teaching you guys the virtue of patience this month.
I'm teaching you the virtue of Lent.
We're giving up making good shows this Lent.
Checking a box, or is this actually the
Kohana's
season
here.
in
So
which
is James
we
Green.
fully recommit to be this?
Hey, James Green, can you play an organ version of this?
With yourself singing in Latin.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, make sure it's as flat as possible. Latate flabere.
Yeah, thank you.
Disciples of Jesus Christ. And if that's the case, then you're going to look at Lent more like, a sports season or a period of getting into physical.
Yeah, let's go. Science this year, yeah.
We're gonna win Lent this year, guys.
Let's go. No more.
USA.
Is that wrong?
USA.
Wait, Selah, is that wrong to look at Lent this way?
That's the way you
I
look
think
at it.
I've done this my entire life.
But that's a
No?
sport. As long as you don't publicly admit that.
And you get the little, you have those beads growing up with like every time you make a sacrifice, and you're like,
Yeah, WM Review just talked about that too.
You got to get through the beads twice a day to have a good day of Lent. Like,
yeah,
remember, like growing up, like that's what we all did, right?
My parents did set that up. Yeah, no, it was in Catholic school. They did that.
Yeah, like, I didn't say anything back to my dumb brother. Bam! You're like,
bam, beans,
I win again.
Thank God I'm not like that tax collector. Bam!
We're always praying the prayer of the tax collector on Selahcast.
Thank God I'm not dumb like him.
Physical shape or upping your.
Oh Lord, grant me the invincible ignorance to no longer know when people are speaking stupid, so I can't be like that tax collector.
Career.
Bam!
Think of major moments in your life, starting a family. Takes a lot of effort, takes some intention, and Lent is supposed to be that reboot every year. So if we just have it on autopilot or put it on
Selah,
a reboot.
Lent is the recharging of the batteries of the Christian.
No, Bill, don't steal that line. That's not. That's something they say. Come on.
No way. Did they say that?
No, I've heard that before. Though it's recharging the battery. That's 100% something someone said. Lent is about recharging the battery. Oh,
every year, we're kind of missing out, and that's one.
After Christmas, you kind of forget you're a Christian.
Uninspiring Lent.
Yeah, same here.
The second mistake that people make
is
they think of Lent as an obligation and not as an experience.
What?
If the church is, wait a minute, isn't like going to mass on Sunday an obligation? Isn't doing Lent an obligation? Isn't it?
Mass
I think of it as a chance for an encounter.
Oh,
I was about to say, he sounds like a Novus Ordo again. Like, what happened to him? What happened to him?
Oh, how is it so gay? I need this again. We replay like 5 times.
Yeah, we can replay it 5
times.
At the penance.
Yeah, at the penance level of Selahcast, we play it 5 times. The
mistake that people make is they think of Lent as an obligation and not as an experience. They think of Lent as an obligation and not as an experience. They think of Lent as an obligation and not as an experience. They think of Lent as an obligation and not as an experience. They think of Lent as an obligation and not as an experience.
It's just because we're going above and beyond. It's not
it's not obligatory to play it a 6th time. It's an experience to play it again.
I think of watching
and not as an experience.
Obligation and not as an experience.
Yeah. Watching Selahcast is a penance.
I'm in the EpiPen.
Oh, sometimes we think of Lent like, man, Protestants don't have to do Lent. We have to do Lent. There are some confusing rules about it. I can't eat meat on Ash Wednesday. I can't eat meat on Good Friday and Fridays during Lent.
Oh, I'd hope they wouldn't eat meat on Good Friday.
I think we have a definition
so
of Lent.
Food on Ash Wednesday and so much food on Good Friday.
We gotta be able to hear him.
Lent.
During Lent. And then I can only eat
say
on Ash Wednesday.
Say law, John. The frick, man.
Lent is a synodal encounter where you're free from the constraints of past events, but exist in the context of all in which you live and what came before you. Yeah, exactly. That's what I've been saying the whole time.
I thought this was obvious. That's 101.
Yeah.
Food on Good Friday. It's an obligation. It's something that's sort of hanging over you. Instead of seeing the whole
From
of Lent
Kamala
as an
Harris.
experience, sometimes we overuse the word, or a journey. It is an opportunity to be inspired to draw closer to Jesus Christ.
Amazing
grace, how sweet thy sound.
No, you don't. It is an experience and an opportunity to experience that opportunity.
Lost I found. Come on, Phil. What the heck?
All right, so it's really about a mind shift. You have to look at Lent differently.
It's like a brainwash.
Hey, you're washing the brain.
It's the only time of the year I wash all my clothes. By the way, growing up, that was true. That's the only time we washed our dress shirts, I think.
Was during Lent?
Yeah, because the rest of them you change your inside shirt. You don't wash your dress shirt.
Oh, do you mean like for Easter or for Lent?
Yeah,
all Lent you wash your shirt every Lent?
No, for Easter, but it was like a Lenten.
Oh yeah. For Lent sound.
It's
for
an
Easter
experience.
Yeah, but
number 3.
Yeah, but it was during you experienced it during Lent.
Yeah, you don't wash anything during that.
I'm watching this during Lent. It some stinks.
Just use the same cup for everything. Never wash anything.
Shame.
Oh, it's a mind shift.
Is it really Christian to drink out of aluminum on Lent?
Oh.
What does that even mean?
One of the biggest mistakes
because
people have
to him
is
it's a mind. It's a mind thing, you know.
Oh, yeah. Ropa Olympia.
A plan before Lent, and I'm sure we've all experienced this. You know, it's the Sunday before Ash Wednesday, and the priest mentions it in the homily. And you're like, oh, Lent is already now. Lent starts in a few days, or even worse, it's Tuesday night, and someone says, "Hey, what are you doing for Lent?" You go, "No, I haven't even thought about it. I don't even have a plan."
Yo, bro.
Don't you follow Lent according to the Super Bowl? Lent is the Sunday after the Super Bowl, right? That's how it works.
That's right. You get your Super Bowl, and then you have.
What I don't get is why does it? You know how does it always start on Ash Wednesday every year? What's the coincidence?
Yeah, that's
well,
a good
you
question.
see on Fat Tuesday, you go to the store and buy Twinkies, and you eat them all, and then you realize that you made a grave mistake, and you need to get that toxicity out of your body, so you just fast the next few days, and then you just keep going.
Don't forget.
Can our viewers answer the question?
Yeah, what's happening?
The feet of the Super Bowl. This is also
conspiracy. Have you read my book, Infiltration, how Easter took over the end of Lent?
Oh, no.
Like during Lent, During Lent, you got to teach your kids to write to the Easter Bunny.
What? No.
Too late. You need to put down a plan. And like all goals and resolutions, you need to write it down and it needs to be measurable.
Yeah, right now it's the same Easterius Bunny is.
That's
Same
actually
mysterious
that's Santa Bunny. Thank you, Santa. Santa Easter Bunny.
Yeah. I tore. Make sure you guys write down your Lent in the comment chat. It's basically the same thing.
Also,
Yeah, like what's up with these liberals, like with their pink Easter bunnies now?
oh, is that what Joe Biden has? It's for the CIA.
The infiltration of pink vestments.
Oh.
I know. What's that all about?
Trying to end Advent.
Gag me
Yeah.
with the spoon Sunday.
Is it something that you're doing every day? Small, big, multiple things. It needs to be quantifiable and you need to be able to keep track with it. That's why the Catholic Church structures it around a season with weeks and certain days and liturgical commemorations.
What?
It's like running a race, and
wait a second.
Wait, so it is a competition. It's running a race now.
What?
Wait a minute.
Wait, what
Are you
is he saying?
You're telling me things that happen in time are structured between days and weeks?
What? Isn't that literally every single season, including the Ember Days?
No, I do it by. You wouldn't understand, Phil. I do it by experience, not by.
What?
Everyone
do it by
knows on Ash
quantifiable.
Wednesday, everyone fasts until the Easter Bunny visits them.
Anybody who does it is a big liar. Oh, by the way, my bad. I need to go back to the video.
Wouldn't that be funny if like you had to wait for the Easter Bunny? Like you had to hallucinate an Easter Bunny before you could like give up your fast.
That's right. That's
He
right.
came to me, but it's only the first week of Lent. Doesn't matter, he came.
That's right. That's right. We ended when that happened, Phil. It always happens so early.
Mile markers along the way. So
Mile markers? Wait a second.
Just check your pace.
This sounds like a competition now, or like a.
Wait.
Oh, is he announcing his presidency again?
I do think so. So someone said to me, the reason why, I think it was James Green, I'm not sure, but the reason why Nick dresses the way he does is because Taylor Marshall dresses the same exact way.
No, it's a Texas thing. Like I told you, that's a Texas thing to like wear a suit without a tie.
No, I'm trying to make his point here.
I'm saying it's
Nick
Texas.
looks up to his dad, Taylor Marshall, and just imitates everything he does.
That's true. Lent is a highway. I'm gonna ride it all night long.
All season long.
If you're running the marathon, what's my pace at this mile marker? What's my pace at the next mile marker?
If you're a priest and not gay,
the resurrection
I
of Christ.
want to
ride it all night long.
Wait, go back a bit, like 15 seconds. Isn't the point of the mile markers all of the Lenten Sundays?
So you need to plan out your way, and you need to check your pace. If you're running the marathon, what's my pace at this mile marker? What's my pace at the next
an obligation?
And of course, the finish line is
the
resurrection of Christ, the glory of Jesus Christ,
the
our glory, our resurrection.
What?
Christ rose.
No, he has been in Austin. What do you mean is in Austin? Yeah, he's been there the whole time.
Yeah, but he just hasn't identified that he lives in Austin.
Oh yeah. He's only experienced.
So we all get resurrected. Selah! Gosh, you keep playing it when I want to say something.
Okay, go on.
When I hate you so much.
What kind of show is this?
Yeah, the show is like destroying my brain. No one can take anyone seriously. They don't even show their faces.
All right, we'll go back 15 seconds for you. Wait, I mix up your request. My bad.
So like at Easter, the dough rises, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you put an Easter bunny scrambled eggs on your dough, on your bread.
Chocolate eggs, unbelievable.
And bacon.
Oh yeah.
Because you've been baking it crazy.
And of course, the finish line is the resurrection of Christ. The glory of Jesus Christ. Our glory, our resurrection. Christ rose for our justification. Feasting, celebration, joy, glory. That's what it's all about. So those are three things.
Selah.
That's what Easter's about.
Like, have you ever heard a worse description?
Yes.
Yeah, it's an experience, but it's also like an obligation, like a race, and it's not competitive, but it is competitive.
He sounds like someone who's never been happy at Easter. Like,
I
isn't
think
there
he has
something in particular he likes? He's like, there's joy at Easter, and celebration at Easter, and resurrection at Easter, and like, okay, something you like in
Stuff
Easter,
happens,
like
bro.
we make stuffed beans and bacon at Easter, something like something.
The best part about Easter is you get to sin again.
Yay! You can cheat.
And I want to invite you. This little video is a teaser. It's an appetizer. I'm about to.
Wait a second.
Oh, an appetizer
on a Lent.
Oh, I like
Teasing on Lent.
He hates Easter.
Do a Catholic webinar called "Do Lent Like the Saints." It's going to be a lot deeper than this, and I'm going to give you
deeper.
potential reading plans.
He's gonna do the do.
I'm gonna teach you.
He's
that
gonna
you
Mountain
can do
Dew
more,
this Lent.
more than just whole wheat bread and water. There's more to life than this.
Hey there, fellows. Hello, Christine Harrington.
We hadn't even talked about deviled eggs yet. Is this guy even
Yeah,
Christian?
he's at least selling us
We're gonna
on
look at
this.
the history of Lent, the origin of Lent, how it all got started. What did the early church do? What did the medieval Catholics do? How did it become
I don't know.
easier?
Did you know that that Lent was started by Mr. Lent?
Oh,
How it all originated. There's a guy named Mr. Lent.
oh.
I'm going to tell you all about him.
Over time, why don't we eat meat, but we can eat fish? All of these questions. Why do we get ashes on our forehead? We're going to go really deep into the why questions, the why and how of
Deep
Lent.
and wide.
So if you need help preparing for Lent and putting together a plan, I'm going to be offering a reading plan that you can use. It's to read the Gospel of Matthew and the Gospel of John. So you'll read the life of Christ twice. There's the 33-day consecration to Jesus through Mary.
Will it be in the KJV?
Isn't it just the Gospels is the Gospels?
James Blue makes a great point. I know the answer. Big fish bought out the church.
Oh no!
It was that same fish that swallowed Jonah.
And aren't you
He's
supposed to
controlling everything?
You read the book of Job during Lent?
No.
And then Lamentations?
Did you guys make chicken lobster today? Yesterday?
Yeah, I made chicken lobster with a side of buffalo tongue.
Make sure you guys subscribe to the only Catholic lobster main brand.
It's funny because like I have someone that was asking me, we can eat chicken on Friday, right? And I'm like, no, you can't. I go, you can't eat meat. And he goes, well, it's poultry. It's not meat.
What?
I was like, oh yeah, do whatever you want. I don't care what you do.
Excellent point. Excellent point.
I'm going to be giving you some free books and tons of resources. This Catholic webinar is 100% free, and you're just going to get.
So if you think about it, if you have tons of resources, isn't that like a game to get through all of them?
Yeah, what you're doing is that you're distracting yourself, so you don't have time to think about the things you're doing.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice. I ate 5
to
meals today, and there was a day of fast. I was doing so much reading.
Yeah, because capybaras are poultry.
But
yeah, he's like, he goes, why did we what happened when you were reading the gospel during Lent? I never realized how much it made me like pizza.
Yeah, real.
Get lots and lots of free resources. You can use all of them. You can use some of them. So I'd encourage you to join us in this Catholic webinar. Thousands have already registered. In order to join us, it's very easy. There's a link below me on YouTube. Click that link, register.
There's a link below me constantly on YouTube, off YouTube. I got a link below me.
I have a link to my PayPal etched into my jacket.
Yeah, on the back.
We did it last year. It was extremely popular, and we're doing it this year because I think we as Catholics need to come together, inspire one another, encourage one another, and then set the bar a little bit higher and put together a plan so that this is not an obligation.
Wait.
This is an experience. An experience to what?
It is an obligation.
He's doing it again. I'll put the bar up. We can experience how hard it is to eat 500 calories.
We're going to put the bar up higher because it's an experience now.
400 calories.
That's very obliging. You probably feel like you're making it obligatory.
To experience Jesus Christ.
You're going to wish it was obligatory.
Jesus Christ in his passion, in his agony in the garden, in his scourging, in his crowning with thorns, carrying the cross for us, for you, for me, and then feeling the nails driven through his hands on the cross. His 7
Is that what
words.
He's like
all of that agony, all of his suffering.
He's like, Taylor Marshall's like, I know, because when I did DMT last Lent, I went through it.
Passion for us. Lent is the experience of that with us coming into union with it. So if you need inspiration, if you need encouragement, and you need some resources,
Anthony's mad again at Burrito.
Join us in this Catholic webinar.
Burrito,
what's there to be mad about?
Burrito got 1,000 views on just one reply to Abate. It's fantastic. Burrito is
vile people,
completely destroying it. Oh, I once had an encounter of human fraternity. As opposed to what? Pizza fraternity?
Vile people.
Oh, it's so vile. Oh,
and then he's got to die. I don't believe in the Eucharist, apparently. What?
There's Nova. There's like 3 accounts now. It's like a Nova Soto respecter, Nova Soto hater, and like
and they're all converts.
And they're all like these shit posting. It's fantastic. Oh, definitely for humble. Do you notice that Rob talks about humility like on a daily basis?
Yeah,
that's because he's so humble.
He's so weird.
He's the most humble person.
Like Anthony Abate.
Sign up and I'll see you in there. And remember, our Lord Jesus Christ says you're the light of the world and the salt of the earth.
So stay salty.
So go turn the electricity on. Yay.
That's right. Get your electrolytes in.
He says, don't forget to use Jedi lightning on your enemies.
That's all his whole. Anthony has become, that alligator. Yeah, that's how chickens are like fish, because chickens evolved from the dinosaurs were alligators.
Chicken of the sea.
That's right, chicken of the sea. So that makes chickens the fish of the land. The fish, the tuna of the land.
This is why I said to you that whatsoever you bind and loose on earth is bound and loose in heaven. And he's tying it right back. And the reason that's so significant is because what that demonstrates is, for one, we're Catholics, so that is a historical event.
Well, we're not get the budget in.
It's a historical event. But the reason is because
thank you,
for
James
that
Red,
passage to work and not devolve into the ecclesiastical theological relativity problem, the church itself would have absolute authority over the definition of the church. Any argument about the church is the final decider. There's no other place to go. The Lord definitely did not tell us to go anywhere else. And if we were not supposed to go to them, if there's a bunch of.
So then wouldn't they be the church if they're saying these words like, I am the church, I am God?
He's a priest, a prophet, and a king.
unbelievable. How come all these content creators became priests? What?
We at Selahcast
heretic apostates in the new
are
church, and all
literally
that stuff, the Antichrist, blah, blah, blah. If that's the case, then Jesus is not the Lamb of
I love how
God.
John keeps
Period.
playing
And that's a
everything over
shocking
everyone.
claim.
what?
I
What did
didn't
he
hear
just
you.
say?
What?
What'd you say?
What did he say?
I was looking at Taylor Marshall's newborn calf from 8 months ago.
Oh.
The church itself would have absolute authority over the definition of the church. Any argument about the church is the final decider. There's no other place
The
to
church
go.
identifies as the church.
That's right.
The Lord definitely did not tell us to go anywhere.
Wrong. Vatican
The Lord
II
is not
says it
distinct.
resides in the church.
Yeah, but the Lord is not distinct from the church in this sense. So it doesn't, I don't even know what he's talking about.
Or else. And if we were not supposed to go to them, or if there's a bunch of heretic apostates in the new church and all that stuff, the Antichrist, blah, blah, blah. If that's the case, then Jesus is not the Lamb of God. Period.
What?
And that's
How does that
Wow,
figure out?
You wouldn't understand. It's the presuppositional argument.
You haven't had enough cocaine lately or LSD in your life to understand how amazing that just was.
Heretic apostates.
What he said? If the church is not, if I can't go, what?
If the
church doesn't consider it's the church, then Jesus isn't the Lamb of God. How does that
the
fit?
Antichrist is in the church, then God's not real.
I like how no one knows what he said. It's a wider, yeah, that's why you have to get a prostate.
This guy is
I work for a prostate result. A prostate lesion.
shocking claim that's made by St. Francis de Sales, because he would.
Wow, St. Francis de Sales, it all makes sense now.
literally like St. Francis de Sales repeated Bellarmine on the heretic question, and then he just makes this up. It's amazing.
Looks like a basement, yeah.
say either the Lord was ignorant and didn't realize that this would befall us, which many of them say. They'll say, there's no way we could have possibly known, as if the Holy Ghost doesn't guide us.
Wait, well, so when we say there's no way we could have known, we're talking in the first person for God?
I mean,
Wait,
some are, and our people do.
This whole time we were all priests, and I didn't even know.
Wait. Senate P, you've heard the R&R crowd say those exact words that they couldn't have known. The saints couldn't have known.
So he either doesn't know, he doesn't care, or he wishes for us to be rotten, dirty, rotten scoundrels. So in one way or another, we're going to have to fall on that sword. And so
God absolves us of our human free will. Is this Calvinism?
No, it's the presuppositional argument. You see, if you look and you see St. Francis de Sales.
Okay.
Yeah,
if you hear and you smell.
St. Francis de Sales.
Can you hear what I'm smelling?
St. Francis de Sales.
I can see what you feel.
St. Francis de Sales. I think Jeremiah Bannister took the name of the saint of day sales is like you got to sell out.
Oh, so if the price of Bitcoin goes down, it didn't go down because then that would mean that the faith was fake.
St. Francis de Sales, yeah.
See, exactly.
That makes it.
If they give you a medium fry instead of a large fry that you ordered at McDonald's, then God's not real.
It used to be a large, Phil, but now it's a medium.
That's true. Maybe he's from the past when it used to be.
Yeah, when it used to be a large.
Transcendental. It makes it that the impossibility of the contrary is the only way to deal with that passage. And the SSPX can't do it.
What passage?
The CMRI can't do it. SSPV can't do it. The Home Alone.
So that the church will stand against the gates of hell.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, you know what the gates of hell are, right?
My gates.
It's a road in Ohio.
No, but I thought it was really plain what the gates of hell were. That until the end of time, there will always be people that worship God until Jesus comes back. There will be some.
Well, I mean, has Bannister even interviewed McGates?
That's a good question, but he doesn't really answer a lot of. I left a lot of phone messages on McGates.
Okay, Phil. There's a great thing I saw. So I was looking at the Paleocrat Telegram. You want to guess how many members remain in that group chat?
I don't know.
8.
What?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. They have banned anyone without an admin role.
Oh my goodness.
And 4 of the members are Bannister family members, like his kids are in that chat. So like half of it is his own family. The Paleocrat diary.
Did they ban Haley too?
She's not in there.
Oh, she isn't. Oh.
You probably got banned for being too nice to you.
Here's the Johnny Braun, you folks.
Sure. Well, I do want to make it like a quick distinction of like nobody's saying that the SSPX is a Sedevacantist. So CMRI, Most Holy Family, Trailer Park, like all those guys are completely unrelated to this.
Doesn't Jeremiah say that they are Sedevacantist in principle?
Yeah, he's about to say that, I think.
Oh.
You keep on though.
Yeah, so I just want to make that clear. Like nobody here is accusing the SSPX of being,
he is.
At least formally Sedevacantist. So
are they efficiently Sedevacantist?
And let ClickUp AI Note Taker.
They're metaphorically.
It allows you to focus on your meeting.
You're not watching this on Brave browser and the other monitor.
I am watching on Brave browser. It's just my ad block updates don't work.
Okay. So yeah, I have premium because I'm not broke.
Oh, John.
Hey, I'm
John Lent.
I'll have you know, Selahcast has ads now.
Yeah, we have to do it to pay
great
the
comment
bills.
by James Purple.
Because we don't have super tips, sir.
Thank you, James Purple.
I guess it's that state of crisis after Vatican II, especially with documents such as Dignitatis Humanae.
You gave me money and make sure to
waste it. It seemed that there was a
immediately.
fundamental shift in what the church was teaching about religious freedom and ecumenism and on all these topics here. And then that's not even talking about the liturgical changes. So I guess I wish we had Dr. Richard Clue here because he's phenomenal at this. But, there was it seemed like there was some funny business going on.
It seems, as we look, as Nick Carbongos would say.
Things have
we
changed.
See as we look, we hear as we see.
And we think about how they've changed.
Okay. Selahcast does not need a benefactor. They were on my account.
Great comment by James Pink.
Yeah, they're advertising for me because I host them on my StreamYard. Oh.
That's right.
And we can see that some funny business did in fact happen to the church. Millions lost their faith over this change. I mean,
can we get away from the millions, therefore funny business?
Well,
argument, please?
Millions lost their faith. Therefore, he's not the Lamb of God anymore.
Yeah, I think that presuppositionalism works there too.
Yeah. If he's allowed to presuppose things, we can presuppose.
Everybody better start worshiping Vishnu.
Yeah, apparently that's the real God.
This is actually me even taking off the pretend hat for a minute. I can't tell you how many people that I've heard that use I went to Catholic school. There's like an entire generation. If somebody's like over the age,
so you went from there's a problem with Vatican II to I went to Catholic school. Why does it just go to I don't believe in the moon landing next? What does this have to do with the other thing?
And they hit you with I went to Catholic school. The next thing that's going to come out of their face is going to be the most nonsensical, ignorant BS that you've ever heard.
What?
Hey guys, can't you hear what my face is saying? Ah!
That sounds like a
Ah!
woman thing.
I'm speaking from the diaphragm. See?
I am speaking from the face.
I'm having an
Wife.
experience of the face. Oh,
Oh,
Some people just call that Lent.
yeah. I call it land.
Mr. Lent invented it.
That's right.
So like it seemed like, especially after Vatican II, we dropped the ball super hard, and that Archbishop
we?
Lefebvre and
Who's we?
the
wouldn't presuppositionalism assume that it's literally impossible to drop the ball?
No,
Like
but
his
Yeah, it's going
argument
to be
was
Jeremiah
before.
Bannister's point.
Yeah,
God
so you
meant
can't.
to drop
This
the ball.
this reality can't even be said because it's ontologically impossible.
Hey,
No, he meant to drop the
ZAP.
ball, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He meant
they
to.
did drop the ball, and then the guys kissed, and it was the new year in New York City.
You know, as we see, as we look.
and the SSPX seemed to be the only people that were trying to pick up that ball and continue to run with it. You know, this guy was like the best one of the best missionaries that ever stepped foot on the continent of Africa. So, like, I guess a little bit, I would say, in this theoretical conversation, thank God that it was somebody as saintly as Archbishop Lefebvre that decided to pick up this mission.
I thought Jeremiah hated
saw it to its end for the rest of his life.
No, he's doing hypothetical.
I've been crossed. So wait. So his first argument was dignitatis humanae. I went to Catholic school. Square circles. Archbishop Lefebvre.
No,
has he
God.
made a point?
Phil,
God
do
for
you want to debate? Phil, do you want to debate this? I don't think so.
I
I don't think so.
don't think so.
I'd like to see a transcription of this, like just a whole big page of us with names of things.
Let's see if it shows up in subtitle. Yeah, and you know, saw it.
Dude. He had no idea what to ask him.
Tertullian and Origen, in some ways, felt similar. In fact, Tertullian,
one
of the great, I don't know anybody who would not cite both of those individuals as some of the most.
That's an irrelevant point to presuppositionalism. Doesn't he believe in this? Wait, why did he already change his mind? I hate this guy.
Because he's
already ran away from his own.
Yeah, but what about Tertullian?
What about Tortilla Man? Yeah, what about Tortilla Man?
What is Tortillas and oregano?
Yeah, Tortilla Man and oregano.
What is Oregon and Tortilla Man got to say about this?
Oregon and Tahiti Man.
You mean Origami Man?
The Origami Tortillo. He talked about this.
Apologists in the early formative years of the church. And yet we recognize that regardless of how brilliant they were and the information and the way that they helped, that justified what they did, particularly Tertullian. And he would have a claim. The Montanus, he would say, look, his argument, in fact, was this. He said, look, we come from a tradition where you have these kind of ecstatic things. You have these more charismatic gifts, and that they are visible, that they're evident to people around them.
Hi, I'm Andy Levian, General Counsel at the DNC. We just sued President Trump and Doge, and I hope you will support us by.
And that these things were being essentially taken away by individuals who maybe, could look back and say that's a kind of cessationist argument. And the same thing could be said, for example, the Donatists. The Donatists, part of that whole controversy was what to do with those individuals.
Which, by the way, you can all read in my next favorite book that I don't mention enough, Monsignor Knox's book on enthusiasm.
Who had turned over the ancient scrolls, right? So you have soldiers come in, they say, look, you give me those ancient scrolls or we are going to kill you. And many of them said, I would never do that. They get killed, they take the scrolls and they bolt. Others would say, here, here, I don't want to die. In some cases, people would say, we don't have a canon yet. I don't even know if all of these scrolls are in fact scriptural. But no matter what, there was a policy in place that in order to preserve the role, right, and the dignity, in fact, of the martyr, that if you were someone who was just a blatant apostate in that place, right?
If you got a blatant prostate,
you'd have to go through some kind of pretty hardcore repentance, right? Compared to now. You want to talk about hardcore repentance back then. And so the church had to make a verdict.
Yeah, way back then, cigar shop guy was like telling people, his ancestor was like,
Go to confession. Repent. I hope you get a harsh penance.
Instead
play with stuffed animals.
hey, what happened to the video?
Oh.
What, Phil? Phil?
They need to get life and stuff. Yeah.
Erectile dysfunction ends.
What's going on in the show now, guys?
So they changed. If you had somebody who, you had friends who died, you had a wife who died, or a husband.
Blah, blah, blah. Way back then in church history, blah, blah, blah. Donatists were like, hey, we can't just have apostates come back into the hierarchy, blah, blah, blah. Therefore,
no.
Therefore, Vatican II is basically you're just a Donatist overreacting.
Guilty of apostasy.
That's his argument. I've heard him say it before.
From that point, you have this back and forth, which is
clearly said AP has not watched enough Jeremiah Bannister to not already have heard this.
Lamentable, right? It's worthy of lamentation because the visible church is not.
Hey Phil, should we just skip his explanation since we both probably watched it in that one series?
Look, there's no mosquitoes here. There's snow everywhere. It's not warm enough for mosquitoes. It's cold outside, so all the big spiders woke up when it hit 60 degrees today, and then they move inside in the evening, and they're moving into my bathroom. I'm killing every single one of them.
That's not very Buddhist of you.
Don't kill the
One
whales.
was on the light switch.
Don't kill the whales. Don't kill the whales.
I know, like 300 years from now, the Enterprise is going to have to go back in time to your house to get a spider to talk to the.
Phil, I got an argument. They're going to make a new glass.
Yeah, to contain the spider.
Technology. Yeah, glass technology is going to be improved.
Yes.
Oh.
And then the whales are going to make noises, and they're going to
have to. They're gonna have to get big fish involved.
Phil, have you quoted a whale yet? Phil, can you read that one whale quotation?
Yes.
All right, Phil, go. And then the other one was like,
Okay, so how's the show going?
With my fingers.
But AP, you haven't heard this line yet? The one that goes,
oh! Wait, is that Jeremiah Bannister?
No, we're talking about a whale quote.
I thought we were talking about presuppositional whale.
If
quote.
the whales are not real or true, then Jesus is not the Lamb of God.
Okay.
Perfect.
I mean, it's that
way
simple.
That it treats back and forth, right? And sometimes it's like they antagonize one another in such a way that they're supercharging kind of this clown car towards schism instead of just having a stroll calmly where they have time.
Yeah, Jeremiah Bannister would know about going on a stroll. Look how big he is. He's not running anywhere.
And the kind of disposition where they could draw those people as many as
I'm glad he said calm stroll. Just like Jeremiah Bannister is known for being calm.
He's instead of going for a saunter.
He doesn't saunter.
You could use a few saunters in the sauna.
That was a real large joke you made, said it, Key. But I think our audience will consider it a medium.
It can back out of the clown car, but that clown car goes so fast at some point that division happens. Whether it's normal,
I forgot we need to play
whether
the
it's
Wolfpack music to make it more convincing. Oh, my bad, Phil.
What is he talking about?
Including the Pope.
Phil, we need it'll make sense if we play
the
the Wolfpack music.
You at that point kind of start having issues with the visible church versus the invisible church. We're the tiny flock of the end times. It turns into eschatological, strange pessimism, which is weird.
Eschatological?
Because they're all Christ the King people. That's like a dramatic conflict of social theory, which is weird. It's kind of ridiculous.
Let me turn up
a bunch of words. At some point, the leaders kind of divide themselves up because why should we listen to this guy instead of this guy? It's where we get the SSPB. It's where we get the CRI. It's where we get all the
making sense.
And once they reach that point, there's two steps left. One is you have people who arise who try to unite the planet. Like him, bless his heart.
Can we just pray for this guy
That's
for
kind of his
real?
mission.
Oh my gosh.
Right, him and Michael
We're
Mack.
doing this
Oh,
again.
stop it, Phil. Not again.
At
Phil,
his annual
it's like-
convention, it was like
No, that's
6
too
or 7
much
years, I
penance.
thought, 6 or 7, where he
He said the jokes at AP. Did you see it? let me change it on again.
Yeah, use your own
where he
StreamYard, and then work on it.
Where he named it Unite the Clans, right? It was this thing, this big powerful thing.
Sure.
And I said, yeah, it's happening
Wait.
every year because
Selah,
you can't.
how did we get to unite the cans from the
I
diamond?
don't understand anything he's
eschatological?
saying.
I don't think he said words yet,
It's all about the enthusiasm you guys have.
dude. He's on LSD now. He's literally on LSD. Okay, let's keep going.
Columbia.
It's called LLDS.
Oh, latrine deposition.
Why would you unite to that group over there if you don't even unite with Rome? Why would you do that? Under what authority?
Selah.
Is it right?
You're out of Rome, so you unite to the other group. What is he talking about?
You're just an enthusiast.
No, I think he's on drugs.
If you can't unite,
drugs too.
if you can't unite with Rome, you best be going home.
Take me back home.
It's kind of a rationalistic thing, and so.
Do you support Israel and the Jewish people? Now,
Yes!
more than ever, Israel needs committed friends around the world to voice their support in her struggle for peace and security, especially as terrorists seek to wipe the Jewish state and the Jewish people from the map. You can show your solidarity with Israel and the Jewish people by requesting your free U.S.-Israel flag pin. This is a gift from the fellowship.
I can't.
We need to add those to our puppet. We need those for we need those for our puppets to wear. And they're free. You're not paying money, ZAP. You're just taking one out.
Come on.
I keep waiting for for Iran, for Iran to accidentally send a missile to blow up the mosque on the Temple Mount. It's like,
me too.
But that missile came from Israel. No, it didn't. It was Iran who did it.
To you, as we say, Toda Rabbah. Thank you so much for helping spread the crucial.
As we say, Toda Rabbah.
That's how it works out. So I say, look, he can say that.
That sounds like something Origami Tortullian would say.
There's all different groups throughout history that have said the exact same thing, oftentimes for reasons that are.
So if multiple people say the same thing, does that make it true or false? Like Nick has said, will you go out with me to many women? And at some point it will stick, right?
You have to presuppose.
Yeah, if the priest was at some point, someone will say yes to Nick. He will marry someone. You can't just be like, excuse me, Nick, you've said, can you go out with other people? Like, now this is an invalid going out.
Depends on her body count.
Yeah.
As good to them at that time as they are for people at this time.
I think your wife is in the chat and said that our latency is off a bit. So
no.
Yeah.
Oh,
hey, the Canterbury Catholic said, oh boy, I was hoping for a conversation like this. Yeah. I actually, so I remember you were at the Catholic Creator Conference. So now that you're in the chat, I really, so I'm trying to argue.
I think
for
your
the
wife's in the
SSPX
chat.
side,
Oh,
and I'm
wait,
not gonna
you don't
pretend
have
like I'm
one.
gonna be good at it.
Oh,
Hey, Phil, your wife's in the chat.
yeah.
Wait.
So is
Mike,
Steady
Mike.
Beast.
I've been divorced, so leave me alone. I'm back.
Isn't
on
that
doing it wrong?
Miss Happy Protestant?
Like, post it in the chat. Also, sorry for anybody who's watching on X. My laptop is way over there, and I can't read your chat. So I'm
Well,
so
then
sorry. I've only
don't!
got my YouTube chats
What
up.
the
I'll
heck?
maybe try to
What the
circle back
heck?
to those later on in the conversation.
Circle back.
Okay,
He said
so-
circle back.
I'm sorry. I don't know how to move my camera, and so like I'm not even.
Hey, don't mock me like that, Steady Beast.
And like I
Don't
know
mock
that
me like that.
cameras do move, but like, what's the point of like? And then it's just not happening. So like,
ZAP is
so
mocking
just
me,
deal with
Phil.
it. No, I'm mocking.
No,
Jeremiah
ZAP is clearly attacking me. I
I'm attacking this fatso on the left. Oh wait, you're on the left too. Oh.
Yeah, we're all left wingers.
Well, then just set up the
Nazi
stream so you
DNC
can
video.
read the chat.
Geez, there was a lot there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's start with the
yeah,
changes of Grandpappy's religion. This is not the same as mine, and I grew up with this. So basically, the Aryan set of a contest.
Yeah. Okay. So
What?
I mean, Arianism was.
What?
He's tying us back. We're all Aryans, basically.
We're Aryans?
Give me that old time religion.
I mean, why don't he just say John Sauls is the new pope? Like, what's the difference?
No, that is what he's saying.
It was
He's
good
such a
You know,
weirdo.
read True or False Pope.
Haven't you ever read True or False? I was reading True and False Pope earlier today, and I can't figure out
Why?
what the point of what I was reading. Well, I was trying to find out if Deuterocomical just clipped 3 quotes out of context from that, and he didn't. But like,
Make Armenia Gnostic again.
Salsa has never ever read a book, I think, in his entire life.
How dare you? He clearly uses ChatGPT.
You know, the Arians did that, but they were trying to depart from the faith so much to where what you could like. I mean, they were denying the divinity of Christ. So I mean, that's.
Yes,
not
that
even
sounds like
ecumenical,
Sades,
that's
right? Sades
interreligious.
denied
That's
the
to
divinity
deny
of
the divinity of Christ, or to
Kyle
deny the
Whittington.
Trinity. That puts you in such a category that is a completely that's tantamount to apostasy. There. So
how is that
and I don't
tantamount
think
to
that anybody's
apostasy? Isn't
calling
it
the
apostasy?
SSPX.
No, well, you see, you don't understand the formal heretic thing. Way back then, they had the whole John Salza argument about legalism, and how Arians weren't outside the church technically.
How?
I'm getting insulted.
How? Yes. Paleface speak many words. Phil, how?
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 Apostates.
Many moons
Schismatic
ago.
is the strongest term that I've seen used, but it seems that even Rome is hesitant to use that term in like actual like in
Here's where Jeremiah Bannister is going to pretend like Rome's hard.
in enforceable language. You'll have offhand remarks, like we declare this as an official schism or something like that.
Because they're trying to meet them. They're doing a shepherdly thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Shepherdly thing?
The shepherdly
What?
thing.
What's a shepherdly thing? Like I wouldn't shepherdly took the sheep to the pasture. What?
I shepherdly ate this pie. This is good stuff right here.
How come, like, the more cringe you are and unable to make a point, like, the more they have to talk?
I'd like to invite these guys onto Selahcast to make their point.
Yeah, me too.
Sure. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out a solid
yeah.
argument for
Yeah.
trying to figure out and maybe you
Trying
can
to
help me
figure out-
man this a little.
Maybe even help me.
Maybe you could read the SSPX response. They literally produced.
Dude, that's our new Selahcast video title.
I'm trying.
I got to write 33 questions. So what does Tertullian
turn on
teach us
YouTube
about,
live ads? Should we turn on YouTube live ads?
Dude, that's so weird. Don't do
That would be evil because you can set it to be aggressive.
A little bit.
Yeah.
July 1st rolls around. They decide to
old Catholics, Martin Luther, evil
consecrate more bishops against the express will of Pope Leo. I'm trying to figure out a way to say that, like, how do we say that?
So popes have express wills? I thought that was just a Starbucks thing.
Wait, ZAP, we can now answer your question. You see,
come on, that was a funny line. Oh, come on, that was funny. Express exit, come on.
This is actually an okay thing, without falling into the church is fallen, if that makes sense.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense?
I had the misfortune of listening a little bit to Kennedy Hall today.
I had the misfortune of listening. Oh no, he's still mad about it.
But I heard just enough that
I had the misfortune.
these bishops, they're not young, or they're not as old, right? You're not struggling with cancer in the same way. So they are younger, but you never know. And so we're going to go ahead and move forward. And the reality is they don't even feel like they need the Pope in the first place to say it. They can say, well, we want to go, because that's what.
So if the bishops were old and with cancer, then they would be allowed to? What does that have to do with anything?
I had the misfortune of listening to Kennedy Hall today.
Hey, we have the misfortune of watching.
He said, well, yeah, it's true. Our bishops, they don't know.
I had the misfortune of getting
up
out of bed today.
And so they're going to make some more bishops. And, you know, the first time they did it, it went pretty well, even though they were excommunicated. Later on, they weren't anymore.
I had the misfortune of a spider being pretty much on the light switch. And
I had to touch it with my own fingers that were attached to my body.
Dude, man, I needed to get a new fingers at
St. Francis de Sales.
They did. They said they wanted to have kind of this good faith, goodwill discussion to kind of explain to him the nature of why they're wanting to do what they want to do. But the reality of that,
it's like the most worst.
The reality of the nature.
This is like a Waldorf salad. Lots of walnuts.
Just like it was, and to use Kennedy again, I mopped the floor with the guy in a debate about this issue on Meaning of Catholic.
I just love it. Like, this whole video, he's self-promoting. He's like, I made this video.
I'm up the floor.
I'm the poster boy of apologetics.
I'm up the floor with Kennedy Hall.
Well, I used his beard to wipe the sweat off of my brow.
It took some time wringing out his beard as I mopped the floor with him.
That's my own takeaway. People can watch it themselves. And he was talking about, the Pope gave these faculties. He granted these faculties, and he's telling people who are not with the SSPX, look, it's okay to come now. And when the cameras were off, I said, look, be honest, like,
Oh,
Do you,
I'm off the floor with him.
Does the
When the cameras were off,
yeah,
I said,
yeah. And then Kennedy Hall said when the cameras were off, "Oh, I'm really stupid."
and when the cameras were off, and I finished mopping the floor with him, he said, "Oh, you missed a spot," and so I had to mop some more.
believe that it wasn't until they were granted that they were able to do that and to do it licitly. He laughed. Of course not. Of course, we were doing that the whole time.
Right.
And the reason is because on what basis do they need to submit to anything that Rome does from here out?
Yeah.
Based on what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
but
and that is something that
time. If anything, that proves that Rome, it doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah.
Because if you give it enough time, Rome will actually approve of what you do. So why submit? So why do it?
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Everything you said is true.
That's a matter of
Do you remember that one time I wiped the floor with Set AP?
Yeah, that was a wet floor, man.
JP3.
I don't want to stick my hand in JP3 with all the spiders running around.
I'm gonna send you a box of spiders.
No. My brother used to keep tarantulas.
Yeah, this is proof Tim Flanders is a saint.
Yeah, I think that is. Yeah.
No, he's not.
I heard that.
No,
Tim
look,
Flanders
he
says
gently
the office.
grabbed the spider.
Yeah, and that makes him a saint. And grabbing spiders, it says in the scriptures, right? You shall grab spiders and not be hurt.
That's proof of discipleship.
I think. Yeah.
Which Protestant group was into that?
I think a lot of people miss in that conversation is that without the faculties that Pope Francis granted in 2015 and then extended in 2016, the confessions and the marriages were not only illicit, but they were also invalid.
So,
which is
how could that be true?
The marriages would be valid anyway. He literally doesn't know how marriages works.
Yeah, especially in the Novus Ordo, they're very loosey-goosey.
Yeah, I mean, most marriages in the Novus Ordo are invalid just because, they're in the Novus Ordo, but... Like, they didn't know... In the SSPX, they didn't know what marriage was because they were in the SSPX, so in the Novus Ordo, the SSPX marriages are invalid.
It's a pretty serious deal. I've at least heard at least one story of
I've heard one story.
Couple was married in the SSPX. They had like 5 kids or something like that. And then
we know this lady.
Rocky part of the relationship.
Don't forget that they were cohabitating before the wedding.
That's valid marriage material in the Novus Ordo.
Yeah. They were trad, so trad they cohabitated when they were going to the SSPX.
They go to a priest in regular standing with the church, and for marriage counseling, and in it comes up that they were married in the SSPX, and the priest goes, "Oh, well, so your marriage actually isn't valid, and so what that means is that you're probably actually lacking some of the graces that are necessary in order to hold."
The John Salsa
Wait a second, Selah. So it's not the fact that I'm just a jerk?
No, that we're cohabitating that led to the marriage's failure.
You together. So I think we need to work towards convalidation. So we can regularize your marriage.
Convalidation,
and but the
instead they work for conhabitation. Yeah,
that's right. No, I just find that crazy in her story. She admits to cohabitating.
Yeah, because someone gaslit her.
Yeah, she's like,
that's right. Two of the views. Remember when you did the video and people in the comments were like, "Oh, I know them at my parish."
She was like,
I started to sweat thinking that they were lying, and I was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna get cooked there."
He goes, "Wait a second. You mean I don't have to stay with this total psycho?"
Yeah, you literally could have just married someone else. Oh, it's rough times. Oh, invalid marriage. Oh.
Yeah.
What are you? Annulment proof?
Said, hold on. Did you just say that our marriage was invalid? Yes, your marriage is definitely invalid if you were married in the SSPX. And he just got up and walked out.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name
and
on
he
it
leaned over
just by thinking about it.
and he
Base
asked
40
his so-called wife, "Want to fool around?"
What? Are we doing this again?
Yeah. And people can have their take on that, I guess. But I would say if it wasn't invalid, if it wasn't
Wait, that's a matter of law. This isn't a matter of takes.
No. Actually, I know this about him. He doesn't believe that.
In laws?
He doesn't believe that. I think once you have a kid, he believes you're married or whatever.
Oh,
He has
okay,
weird beliefs about that kind of stuff. I once talked to him about it.
But is that a presuppositionalist belief? Like once you've been married, it's validation that you've always been married? I mean, once you have a kid, it's
once you
validation
have
you've
a
always been
kid,
married?
that's validation of the marriage or something. I don't know. Something dumb.
Okay, what would James Violet say about this?
I forget what his argument was, but it was like really strange. I was like, okay.
Then why were they all excited about, at least publicly, when talking to people who aren't part of the society and don't go to society masses? Why were they using that as an evidence, right?
Right.
To say, no, we can now, guys. And you're like, all right.
Yeah.
So you go over there and you're like, well, were you guys married here? Oh, yeah, big time. We've been married here for a long time. Well, I thought you weren't allowed. Yeah, we've been doing it the whole time.
Right.
That is what this is.
Right.
And you say,
what are we talking about?
All he's saying is the SSPX is incredibly stupid. Who could have guessed?
That is what it is. People had opinions.
But
yeah.
Yeah, Phil.
I thought Lefebvre, as long as you're ignorant, you're not sinning. Remember?
Yeah, that's in the Code of Canon Law.
That's what Anthony Abate wrote in his letter to the Avoiding Babylon.
As long as you're an idiot, you're okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
They're not separated brethren, or not separated. They're not schismatic.
To quote to paraphrase Jeremiah Bannister, Phil.
Unless you are baptized, repentant or baptized, you will not enter the kingdom of God unless you're an idiot.
Oh.
Yeah, to paraphrase Bannister, I'll write his quote in chat. Yeah.
They're not separated. They're not schismatic. They're lucid dreaming.
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, he might have a different opinion nowadays.
I don't know how to spell
Yeah,
paraphrase.
but you might think something else. So yeah, let's just move on.
They're not set up a contest.
So poor a
use
phrase.
what I think is a gentle
I thought his
phrase
sock
that they
was
have
a
Martin
pride
Lutheritis,
flag for a second.
and that they
Look, it's a pride flag.
They have Martin
It's moving up and
Lutheritis,
down.
man. They have enthusiasm in their veins and worms in their brains, and it's one of those.
What?
Oh my gosh, he really is doing his show. Like, yeah, that's a good quote.
Wow.
As St. Francis de Sales said, yeah. Like, yeah.
I think he's returning back to LSD by proxy.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
He's on the steroids again.
Wait, who's Proxy?
Yeah, you see.
I think it's in the coffee cup.
Yeah. He just quote Dr. Seuss. All the places will go. Yeah, he does that a lot. Jeremiah Bannister does just quote Dr. Seuss. I mean, remember what Phil said about the book? He said, "What did you call it, Phil?"
I don't remember.
He has a certain style about him.
Well, yeah, Beatnik thing.
Hey, the modern day Beatnik.
I didn't say modern day, but I should have.
I need to confirm what you said.
It's on the back of the book.
Yeah, I was about to say it's on. She danced me a story.
She danced me a rain cloud.
We need to look up Phil's review of it. There we go on Amazon. Let me look at the back. We'll read Phil's quote. Jeremiah has a unique poetic writing style, artistically decorated with multicolored stories that only candlelight can appreciate.
I think I need LSD to understand that.
I think it went on from there too. I wonder if I could find the full.
Because Phil's always being satirical with everything he does, and people don't realize it.
I like Phoebe Davis's take. This book has brought me to tears, given me chills, made me laugh out loud, held me in suspense, and made me weep like a baby at its conclusion. This book is like David Lynch for kids.
What?
And by the way, if you have experienced anything life-changing, miraculous, or otherwise inexplicable that you believe is directly related to Sammy and the Tiny Dancer family, you are not alone. Please share your story with us, emailing teamtinydancer@gmail.com.
How do people not send fake things in?
What if we just started spamming it with Selahcast, like random things? One time, me and Phil were on Selahcast, and we said Selah at the same time.
Dude, just block your account and block all the emails.
That's why you have a bunch of sock puppets.
Yeah, until I, with my understanding of the ultimate authoritative text for Luther, that would be just the scripture alone. For a Catholic, it would be scripture plus, right? You would have other documents.
No.
That unless my personal interpretation of those.
The ultimate text for the scriptures, according to him, is the a priori, like St. Francis de Sales, continuity of the hermeneutic.
But CDP. When you think when you're talking
but like the thing, where the
but what you're forgetting is that
and you can't cook the lamb at the gates,
and to conclude, St. Francis de Sales.
And then then it's wrong.
Things in my conscience.
If that's your
I
opinion.
can't in good conscience do this. And it has to do in part with the strange activities of priests, and the councils have contradicted and the popes have contradicted. And until that's that case, here I stand.
That's way that case.
So help me God. And I'm like, bro, you're literally you're right there with boy. And so I think it's kindly to say crypto settings. And I say that.
Hey, you're right there with
I need this to hear what
you're right there with
contradicted. And the popes have contradicted. And until that's that case, here I stand, so help me God. And I'm like, bro, you're literally you're right there with boy. And so I think it's kindly to say crypto settings. And I say that because they do have one thing. I grant this one thing.
He calls Anthony a crypto setting too.
Well,
I mean,
that is true. Abati literally has taken tons of city talking points.
No, he's a crypto majugadore.
No. He's a crypto city just like Nick.
No, because Anthony denies that.
Except the missile.
No, he isn't until he talks to Nick, and then he gets mad that Nick took his talking points, and then he changes his whole position again. And
yeah,
then
he becomes a Gnostic again.
He reasserts his Gnosticism, and it's like
he's actually a Carthage. He's a traditional Carthaginian.
A crypto city is a city that invests in Bitcoin.
Of Pope St. John.
That's right.
So that's the missile that everybody sees published around. Everything. Versions, no doubt. I mean, they're really.
I'm missing out.
I think their missile's pretty sleek. And I like the cover, and of course their logo.
This is the smug smile of an Institute of Christ the King.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, they're okay.
But this leads to questions, and people should go. And of course, this will get society folks a little bit in a bunch. But to say, go and listen to Father Cicada's
Hey, base Jeremiah Bannister, watch Father Cicada.
AI note taker is different than all the rest. It allows you to focus on your meetings.
In Bitcoin.
I think it was called Sour Grapes, if I remember right. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And he's talking about Archbishop Lefebvre and when a bunch of these Sede dudes were inside of the seminary, right? They were priests and everything. And then they were told kind of back and forth at times, you can believe this, you can't believe this. They have quotes from him. And of course, I mean, the very day when he did consecrations, every day he's talking about how the church was in eclipse and it's this possibly seat of the Antichrist. And that's just blatantly blasphemous. And so if it's the seat of the Antichrist, yeah.
How is it blasphemous?
How is it blasphemous?
It's sacrilegious.
When everyone's saying it, even his friends.
Yeah, and Castor Meyer said it too, and it's the only way you can do the bishop consecrations is by saying that, right?
Right.
I don't understand this. No, but like,
and if it was blasphemous, how are they okay now?
I don't know. Like, you see, the church can just magically make up the rules to accept all the priests Lefebvre made and put them into the institute without reordaining. Did they reordain them?
No.
Oh.
It was just, hey, the year of mercy, you guys.
Yeah, as Christine Harrington said, as Christine Harrington said, are they valid?
to which Selahcast says, well,
I don't think
I don't think so. The daddy team.
The daddy team.
Hey, coach. What was his name? Coach.
You made the team.
What
daddy team? Which one did we watch? Do you remember?
It's
Facing the Giants.
It wasn't the daddy team. That lady played someone else.
Oh, Flywheel.
Flywheel. That's right.
Flywheel's classic. The car he built. Oh, I like the two fat guys work at the dealership.
Yeah, I love like
Flywheels are so great. It's an underrated classic.
He's like I just sold this guy a lemon. Remember?
And I made $10,000 off his dumbass. And then the pastor's like, "Let me bless you as you have blessed others." And it's like, dun dun dun. Oh,
yeah, that's America.
You know what?
Like classic American movies.
We should watch those movies during Lent.
Yeah, because they're very penitential.
Those are very penitential
No, that's
movies.
the problem is they're way too joyful. We can only watch them on Sundays.
Yeah, we have a cheat day with Lent on Sunday.
Yeah.
Hey man, it's not an obligation, okay? It's an experience.
Idea that a pope is sitting in that, like a legit pope. I mean, that is a grotesque, monstrous claim.
Aren't they saying it's not a legit pope? So like, wouldn't you be like saying like this free ice cream is filled, or the freezer is filled with ice cream sitting there cold?
I thought you were going to say I was ice cream. I was like, yay! I'm licking myself.
Yeah, that's why I had to save my fingers from the spider. It's made out of ice. I can't let that stuff go to waste.
You should lick your fingers for the spider.
No.
I
wonder what kind of disease.
I mean, it's just so crazy when our Lord has died for her with his blood.
Right.
And so the idea being that
hey, John,
in practice,
don't you die for me with your blood.
Blah blah blah.
You died for me with your blood.
That's right. She danced me a story.
What is the real difference? If the popes say these are people who are included in as saints, do they feel compelled in any way to refer to that person as a saint? Many of them
no, because they reject
do they
the
need
Pope.
to abide by the disciplines?
They just pretend they don't. Yeah.
Jeremiah Bannister is such an asshole. He's like, I've got a poop. It's my magic missile. I shoot it at my enemies. It's like, man, can you get a brain? We've had anti-popes for so long. There's like 30 of them or something.
Hey, you used to teach catechism in the CMRI. How dare you?
Of Rome?
David
Do they
C
need
just
to
got
abide
accused
by
of samurai.
the
He
way
was
the
a better
doctrine
Sede than
is
you
played,
ever were.
disseminated and understood?
Yeah. By the way, Jeremiah
council, like,
Bannisters, we
what
still
do
have
they
to
have
watch
to
the
accept?
greatest video against
And they go, well, no,
sedevacantism, which
basically
is
we're
10 minutes.
kind of frozen in time here, guys.
How long
Right?
does
We're not
back
going to
in
watch
this
your dumb
place.
video.
We
We're like,
believe that the church is caused this terrible thing to happen. And so why, of course, would we, unless it matches with our understanding and our conscience?
What?
In that case, maybe.
Why is everything Selah? You go first, Phil.
Okay. This is what happens when pirates become Christians. You have to do things by our understanding and our conscience.
Why does he sound like a woman who's like, that's your opinion and my fact? That's a woman to the pirate.
Oh, no. We've actually done this and this and this that are entirely in line with Rome. And we did so because we were compelled by the authority of the Pope and of the Holy See. I'd love to hear that.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. So
Yeah.
It's called following the council.
Man, where to go from here? And without me getting too far out of my depth, because the last thing I want to take this conversation to is like a matter of canon law.
Right.
I think that the opinions of
the
like
last thing I want to do is
when it
actually
comes to canon
have
law
any
are the most
substance to anything we're talking
worthless
about.
things on the planet. And my opinions on
Talking
canon
about
law
canon law is the most one of the worst things on the planet.
are
What?
not worth anything,
Yeah.
and nobody should listen to me.
No, uneducated layman.
I would never use that. I would never use that as.
He's not. They don't use canon law. Their opinions on canon law, but they're legally speaking that these other people are out because they don't obey his enthusiasm.
Sorry.
No wonder these people. Well, do you remember when I came on with? Throat singing now. Do you remember when I went on with Catholic Christian? And he said, "Why do you see the world so black and white? Why is it that the anti-Sades don't see the world black and white? They see it as like me versus you, and me good, you bad. They don't even see
me
black
good,
versus
you
red.
bad, said it.
I can't.
Many moons.
Oh.
White man force his
A line of
counsel strength on
argumentation,
us.
if for no other reason than it would just be, I have this evidence and my understanding of this, and if you look at this canon, and look at that.
Why does he keep saying my understanding?
Where do they have to go? Maybe they got to go check Michael.
I'm bad, you good.
Wait, why would they check Michael Matt? He's not even associated with the SSPX anymore.
Yeah, Michael Matt's outside of the SSPX.
He literally invited all the anti-SSPX peoples in the most recent years. He doesn't invite them.
In the fake, catacomb or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is shifting gears and away from.
I'll set it the freak, Michael.
From the SSPX to the Sedevacantists. That's one of my biggest complaints about
Michael Matt
Sedevacantism and a lot of forms of Protestantism. Because it's like you can only arrive here after you've done like almost a PhD level work of research.
Of reading 2 books.
These are not.
You can literally get everything reading 2 books.
These are not the Sedes you are looking for.
And by the time you get there, you've completely left the beggar behind. The beggar could never, ever in a million years arrive to this conclusion.
Yeah, but no one could arrive at Jeremiah Bannister's opinion or John Saul's opinion.
Who's the beggar? What are we talking about here? There's a beggar.
I have no idea. What? I'm begging you, Sede.
Sede is always marching single file to hide their numbers.
That's what processions at the Latin Mass do.
These blasts were too accurate for sand people.
They always receive Holy Communion kneeling to increase their speed.
And Jesus came for the beggar first.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, he obviously came to save the rich man too, but like the warnings to the rich man were a lot more, stark.
What's he talking about?
I have no idea anymore. This
They
is so
literally
bizarre.
make up scripture
what is the
every
story?
time.
What's the story he's talking about? I don't know what's he
came
went
for the
for a
beggar first.
beggar and a rich man? What?
No, he went for the beggar first. He clearly wasn't just warning the rich man.
What
He's
is
like,
he?
no rich man
Can you go back?
allowed.
I want to hear what
Yeah, we need to go
story
back,
he's
we need to
trying
go
to talk about.
Arrive to this conclusion.
Okay.
And Jesus came for the beggar first.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, yes, he
Ba-
obviously
what
came to
beggar?
save the rich man too, but like the warnings to the rich man were a lot more.
He's
Go
talking about the
further back.
camel story. He's talking about the camel story now, and he's mixing
No,
it
he
up
just
with
started.
the other
He
story
just
in the
started. He
Bible.
never introduced the story. He just starts with it.
No,
Oh.
he's like
Halfway through.
combining the story of the rich man who doesn't want to give up everything, and then he's combining it with the camel story, and then he's combining it with the woman giving her last coin.
What?
This is Anthony Abate level scripture explaining.
This is insane.
And like almost a PhD level work of research.
You just know how.
And by the time you get there, you've completely left the beggar behind.
What?
The beggar could never, ever in a million years arrive to this conclusion. And Jesus came for the beggar first.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, he obviously came to save the rich man too, but like the warnings to the rich man were a lot more, stark, a lot more severe than it was to the poor.
Yeah.
So
yeah, like to the people who live in Steubenville.
What is he talking about?
If you've left the poor behind,
Which Bible does
wait a
he
second.
read?
you're not in Christianity.
Wait a minute.
So for a lot of
Aren't
aren't
the beggars
Many
and
people hate poor people again.
the beggars and the rich, and it doesn't matter every way in between. He had warnings for everyone. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
If you're a beggar, you're
for the
fine,
beggar,
according to
you're
Jesus.
leaving the,
What?
You're leaving the poor behind. You're leaving the poor behind, Phil.
Well, you watch the 6-hour Peter Diamond
Today's our
I don't have time for that.
Why
I
are
have-
they suddenly
I have
going to the
5
Diamond
children. I
Bros?
do not have time to watch 6 hours, to spend most of my day hearing the ramblings
You
of a man
spend
in a
most
trailer
of your
park.
day eating.
No, he listens to the ramblings of Jeremiah Bannister for 6 hours.
I don't understand.
Like, how is Jeremiah Bannister not the same person as the Diamond Brothers by this exact standard? You need a PhD level to your Jeremiah Bannister leaves
He's
the
literally
baker
made an
behind.
argument that's so complex that he can't explain it.
Whittington argument. Here, Phil. Okay, here, Phil. Do the thing. Do the talking to yourself, Phil.
Hey, you remember when Jesus warned the beggar? Yeah, but he warned the rich man too. Yeah, wasn't that cool? No, it's actually not cool. Yay!
You're leaving the beggar behind.
Yeah, you leave the beggar behind now.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, I did a video on sedevacantism once, and the only thing that has changed between it, by the way, it was a bad video, was not good at all. Never even came
I know
close
the
to coming to
video
a
was
to
I'm
a
too lazy
compelling-
to make an argument, so I don't like it.
Yeah, that was Lily. Remember, he converted because of a pizza after mass or something.
Like if we had to actually take these people seriously, you'd have to say they aren't Catholics because they're stupid. Like
No,
apparently that's how you know.
Guys, we're gonna invite Kyle to a Sede parish. We just have to order way more pizza than the Novus Ordo did.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
point. Basically, it was just I don't take them seriously, and that's not compelling. But I will say that my thoughts have changed since publishing that video, and it's that
Now
I
you
respect
hate them.
sedevacantism even less now.
Yeah, even
See?
Yeah.
Oh!
I don't like you. Oh, did you see me destroy you? Hey, Phil, watch me destroy you. I think less of you today than I did yesterday. Oh, destroyed!
You remember yesterday when I said that your show was trash? Well, that was a horrible.
Not that compelling, honestly.
Critique wasn't compelling. But you know what I thought about today? Your show's trash. Oh!
It's not just trash. It's a whole dumpster, a landfill.
It's a dumpster fire.
So it's just like I don't even like. You guys need to convince me that it's a serious position to hold before we even start having a.
You need to convince me it's a serious position to hold before we even have a conversation. What? This is the greatest argument in the history of the world.
No, you have to get him pizza.
What I don't get is like Jeremiah Bannister was a Sede.
Yeah.
So he
like
has
the most Sede man alive for a whole year.
No, but he should have to admit that there was an argument, right? I mean, he would have to admit that.
Great comment by James Yellow. And James Blue says on exposing
Junior Comical's impression of a Sede is, I live in a trailer park and it's the end of the times. Did I make a good one, Catholic Christian?
So in other words, he thinks Sedes are Anthony Abate.
Yeah.
No, he thinks we're all beggars and poor and live in trailer parks.
No. He thinks we're Anthony Abate and are beggars and poor and live in trailer parks.
Yeah, he thinks we're beggars and poor, and that's why we leave the beggars behind.
So anyway,
the nuance that they aim for, again, I'll use. I think Kennedy Hall is just like a wigwam of really bad ideas, but they are reflective of.
I do not endorse that. I do not endorse that statement. Let me just throw that out there.
He used an example.
You're not a horse. And a bland bucket of rice isn't dinner. It's disappointment.
Here we go again. Another day, another can.
Kyle Weddington is not a horse.
Way of
He's just a
preparing
horse's
for
ass.
disasters is broken. Stockpiling bland cans and mystery buckets that taste like cardboard. That's how folks used to do it. Before prices went sky high and FEMA started talking about closing its doors.
Oh, FEMA.
We're for patriots, and we're on a mission to fix it. We believe every American family deserves real, delicious meals.
We have no room
when the lights go
for
out.
a fifth.
And we're proving it with our new 3-month survival food kit that
I love
ships
that
to you tomorrow.
John's so desperate for content, he actually watches commercials.
I like the way
it was funny how it started.
It was funny how it started, but then the joke's done and you go ahead. You're like, no, I'm going to.
What are you going to do?
That's because you're just begging for content. We beg for content. That's it. That we don't get left behind like you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dude Comical is in communion with non-grapists.
Yeah, there's a lot of grapes over there. The grapes over there.
Yeah, lots of grapes.
He used an example of we're not selling something different. You guys are selling coffee. We're selling coffee. Why aren't we just all glad that we're all selling coffee? And I said, because you're telling everybody that the coffee over there might be poisoned on purpose by like the most authoritative people in the coffee land, right? And you're saying, I don't know if you should go over there.
You know what?
Because that literally happened to cities in Canada and in America.
No, this is that's probably one of the greatest analogies I've ever heard.
Wait, Phil, what happened to Rock, City P? Whatever happened to our guest Rock?
Like I was.
Oh, bring him in. Put him on camera.
Yeah. But the Rock over there is trying to sell me coffee.
Hey, Rock. Yo, rock my world.
You are rock. And on this rock, I will build my coffee empire.
But the Rock said nothing. True.
Is that over there? That's not the real coffee shop. The real coffee shop is here. We're holding fast. Like I'm like, bro, that's not both groups being cool. It's just not. And that's why I say it's not goodwill, man.
But
not
your coffee is
not goodwill.
decaffeinated.
It's
I agree.
Your coffee is decaffeinated. That's a sin.
I have a.
Hey,
you know this.
it's not
this
Goodwill. It's a Salvation Army.
The thing, like Sedes and Nomo Sordo people are the same. They're both selling coffee. Okay, so if you say that coffee over there is bad, well, are you? Can we really trust you? I don't know.
At Goodwill, and if people have
this is not
to themselves,
this is the greatest
understand
analogy.
the job.
It really is.
In the tittle, then how in the world are you going to make that simple act of faith that says these and
how
all
are you going to
the
make
other
that
truths that
simple
the Catholic Church teaches, that we believe
cappuccino?
these things? And you go, that's kind of weird because there's only a handful of things
I like how he has
prior
coffee in his hand too. Like that's the analogy. He's like, I got a coffee cup. That's the argument we're using today.
That, and then immediately it
It's like,
says
hey.
these and
He's like, look at me. I got a pair of shoes on. Okay. What if one shoe says to the other shoe, "You're not a real shoe"? That's like the Sedes,
Hey Phil, did you ever hear about the sick footwear?
No.
A shoe.
What? There's a spider in the shoe.
That was a surprise.
And they don't go all the way up to this point. And then we went through an interval where they were teaching heretical things. And I got to say,
yeah, then you examine the teachings.
How do we get out of this predicament?
You stop teaching the heresy.
And I have it on good authority. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm willing to admit I'm wrong. I did it before,
not.
in fact. I did. You can go
do it every day.
Say Paleocrat apologizes to the SSPX ? Go look at it.
Wait, that was not an apology. The whole video is him being like, "Oh yeah, I mischaracterized this one thing 10 months ago. Oops."
I
You
did.
see,
I did.
they were wearing purple socks. They were wearing green socks, and I apologize for that. Anyway, the rest of the video still stands.
We're about done here. It's 2
No.
hours. We're
You
watching
still
the
have to
video.
watch the whole video.
Okay, I'm gonna leave then and go get
No,
But
can you leave Rock
the
on?
idea that if you go and you're kind of talking
Rock is
with
staying.
New Church, right? And you're
Yeah, keep Rock
talking
on.
to maybe the seat of the Antichrist, and you're kind of doing that back and forth, trying to pressure them. What would be the bare minimum required?
The bare minimum.
Guys,
The bare minimum.
Vatican II is a bunch of bunk. Like, would you need to say, well, just this one and that one? Would you need to do that? What about all the encyclicals that have ever been produced in light of, like every other council, those encyclicals and the documents and the disciplines and the policies, et cetera, all of these things? How are you going to overcome that? And a lot of times people kind of fall into this kind of hyper spiritualistic idea that maybe it's going to be, the saints coming down. Maybe we're in the end times. Maybe it's just the end and this is the way it's going to go down, which of course Christ the King advocates. They're like shining brass on a sinking ship then. It's kind of really ridiculous. And especially when they're trying to get everybody else to do it too. Titanic's going down like, you better shine that stuff. Like, what?
Yeah, you
And
better
instead of
shine
just
that
keeping your life,
stuff.
your lamp
Rock
burning.
keeps, yeah,
But the other
great comment
one
by Rock.
that is
Why you should never cover your credit card with tin foil. I've worked at a major bank for 14 years. Just yesterday.
Phil, do you cover your credit card with tinfoil?
All the time.
Which, by the way, Phil, do you think we should change our Selahcast intro to John and Phil and Rock with how many great comments he's made?
Yeah.
Now want to play. Locked it on private. There to stay. Maybe don't drink so much. And don't say bad words. And maybe don't go so bad. Why did the rundown want to play? Fancy good mess with Picante. But you're scaring the dog with all of your grog. Broadcasting until the AM. Master Bowser can't even do the lyrics.
Too much content for you. Better put this behind the paywall. Mike from RGF, put this behind the paywall.
Running around, I want to play like it's on private. And the stream, and the stream, and the stream. We'll play the 9/11 clip.